All right, everybody, we're doing a product review here on 2 wheat beers straight out of Germany. And a little consumer tip before I do it: when you pour a beer, make sure you have the right kind of glass. And if you got a glass that's going to make your beer very foamy, rinse out the inside of the glass. That'll make the bubbles less likely to creep up the sides of the glass and give you too much head. I know, what's that, right? So these are Hofbrau of Munich Hefeweizen and Erdinger Weissbier. They're both splentacular. And let's go in alphabetical order, starting with the Erdinger. So here's the pour. And it looks just as tasty as it is. Fantastic, legit Bavarian wheat beers here, folks. Not some nonsense from the US. There's no GMO wheat in there. So that's Erdinger Weissbier. It's quite highly carbonated, as you can see here. It's very bubbly. It's got sort of an orangish color there, sort of an orangish tan. It is cloudy, again, quite bubbly. Let's have a taste. It's quite dry, okay? It doesn't have as much flavor as a Franziskaner. Very drinkable, very bubbly. So it's got a very light flavor to it. It's not hopsy. It's not heavily malty or wheaty in flavor. It's just a chillin' beer, really. I mean, you could enjoy a 6-pack of those, and you would not feel bloated, I don't suspect. Let's have another sip. Very tasty. Highly recommend the Erdinger. If your local distributor has it, maybe they can get it for you. Let's finish this off. By the way, this is in-bottle fermentation. So when you get to the bottom of this, you want to leave a little bit of beer in the bottom, swirl the bottle, and pour the rest of that in the beer. It is a living beer product. Next, we'll do the Hofbrau Hefeweizen, straight out of Munich. Here's the pour. Once again, we're going to leave a little bit in the bottom of the bottle, give it the hard swirl to get those live yeast cultures into the glass. It does affect the effervescence of the beer, so you want to make sure you pour that out. If you can see that on the bottom of the bottle, you want to get that all out of there. See that sticking to the bottle? There we go. Now it's all free to be drank. Yes, the brewery in these beers is the bottle itself. It's in-bottle fermentation, living wheat beer, no GMO anything. It is straight out of Germany. It does adhere to the Reinheitsgebot, the German Purity Act of 1516. You're only allowed to have water, hops, and then your malt, whatever that might be, whether it's barley malt or wheat. So here's the Hofbrau. Again, that's what it looks like. A little bit less orangey in color, kind of almost like a light brownish color. Not quite as much effervescence as the Erdinger, but still plenty of head there. Let's have a sip. So this is also very dry. There's not a lot of heavy wheat flavor in it or anything like that. It's got no aftertaste. Same with the Erdinger. No aftertaste whatsoever. So it's not as weedy as Franziskaner either. Very drinkable. Very effervescent. Just splentacular. Highly recommended. If you like wheat beers, maybe try out the Hofbrau Hefeweizen. And of course, the Erdinger Weissbier. Just splentacular. Tell your favorite German, ich möchte ein Hofbrau Hefeweizen, or ich möchte ein Erdinger Weissbier, because they are splentacular. Happy Christmas, Merry New Year, etc. We'll see you next time at the Smash News Network, Least Busted Name in News. Please enjoy responsibly. Oh man, that is just good stuff.